for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Give some credit. They're able to hop up in the air and bat that one away, and that's frustrating for an offensive lineman because the only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and give him some type of a pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. He'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
And 3rd down is a key down in any game you play, and 3rd down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowski to punt this one away. Back deep is T.Y. Hilton. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line.
He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up. Come on. 52's the mic. Come on, baby.
A first down throw for Brissett. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And incomplete there, almost picked off. That's one you maybe expect your roaming free safety to come up with. But it's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
So we got 36, 36. Go, go. 54 Mike, 54 Mike.
Brissett sets to throw it. He's got a man open. It's Cameron Meredith. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Come get some. Come on here. Come get some.
From the gun, here's Brissett. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Cameron Meredith, the intended target. But it'll be 2nd down. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Throwing again, Brissett on 2nd and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Leonard Williams, the former number 6 overall pick, got the sack that time. It's 3rd and long for Brissett. Over the middle, it's complete. It'll be a pickup of 16, but they'll remain short of the marker, and it's 4th down.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they will begin with, should we call it, far from ideal starting field position, their own 2-yard line.
So what's your definition of ideal?
The 1-yard line on the other side of the field.
Yes, exactly right. So, yes, your definition is apropos in this case.
First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Now a play fake here on first down. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Darren Lee. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. He'll look to throw. And got his man complete. He's at the 30. Touchdown, Carolina. Mike Evans, 87 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
First down, Brissett. And he hits his running back, Tevin Coleman. 7 yards on the play, and it'll make it second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 43-yard line.
Let's go. Mike 54. Don't get nervous.
To throw again on second down. Brissett. That's caught at the 25. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Over 30 yards there, and first downs on 3 consecutive plays now. Brissett on first down. Gets it to Meredith complete, and he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Cameron Meredith, his first touchdown here of the new campaign, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This is taken at the 3. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
Let's go.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack. Second and long. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Got some room at the 30. And he'll take this all the way up to the 38-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll run it now out of the gun. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 41-yard line.
25 to Mike. We're going 20. Ready, go. At 25 to Mike. Let's go.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Give the sack to Fletcher Cox. And that is the third sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. And the Steelers now in the nickel here on third down. Back to throw. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Jeffrey Simmons, he's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up fourth down. These two teams all tied after one. This is taken at the 18, and able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. The good kick, 48 yards, 4 on the return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
Right there, 54, right? 54.
On 1st and 10, Brissett. Complete to Hilton. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there at a first down. Brissett to throw on first.
And another thing that makes the comeback route really effective is that oftentimes after you've made the initial move, receivers breaking away from the defensive back, and that makes it a really tough play to defend. A nice chunk of yardage picked up there.
Brissett now hitting on 80% of his passes in the early going. 8 of 10. It's first down. Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. A lot of attention paid this week in practice to red zone offense. The coach was optimistic about how it went. We'll see. They'll throw again. Brissett. And it's caught. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
Not only did we just see back-to-back nice gains, but we're also seeing the confidence rise, not just for the guy who caught it, but the guy throwing it as well.
And these back-to-back catches here out of the backfield, that can set something up downfield in a later sequence, right?
A lot of the time, it starts to draw the defense closer to the line of scrimmage. So to your point, show this swing pass, show this check down. Maybe later on you heave one deep when you catch him close to the spot.
Leads to 2nd and goal. At the
2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. It's Coleman here. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. This is 3rd and goal. Brissett to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, we've seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half, unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is, because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
A good drive gets him inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens, because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, do you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks, because then the defense has you.
Going for Evans, but that pass is intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Right there, 54, right there, right there.
Throwing again on second down. Brissett. And this is going to be incomplete.
Brissett's pass thrown to the sideline and incomplete. It's third down.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
What's the run?
They'll try and run for it here. It's Coleman. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
So it's pretty simple, partner. You pick up a turnover, set you up in excellent field position. The last thing you want to do is go 3 and out in this spot.
Yeah, they would have had to settle for a field goal attempt, but now they keep those touchdown hopes alive. This is Coleman. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. On 2nd and goal, Brissett got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Cameron Meredith with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
Okay, break.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They trail by 10, 17-7 as they come up on a 1st and 10. On the ground, Kamara. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 33-yard line.
Now Kamara. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
Let's go, let's do it.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
Check, you're out. Jet, ready, go.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 30.
2nd and 9 now. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. Trying to squeeze it into Edelman, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line. Edelman was the intended target.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46.
54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch.
From the shotgun, it's Brissett. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves them with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Mike's 54. 54.
Now Brissett. He's going to sling this deep down. This is caught inside the 15. Give him 32 on the play. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Brissett. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. From 13 yards out. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. 2nd and 13. He's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
You ready? You ready?
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
54, Mike. Bring it. Bring it. Mike's 54. Screen. 54. Let's go, D. Check.
On 2nd and 12, Brissett. Forced out to his left. Now he'll let it go deep right side. Going for Hilton, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. Well, they needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the third quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away, now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
Man, that's trash. Shelter. At 25 to Mike. Set hot. Ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And this is caught by Evans. Touchdown, Carolina. Mike Evans with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And thanks to the interception, the Panthers offense cashes in with 6. They go for just 1 here as it's up and good. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They had that first half lead, but they have been shut down here in this third quarter, so time to retool a bit.
And probably need to tap into that emotional vein that gets them back to really playing hard.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Carl Lawson with a little how do you do as he gets in there for the sack. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Check 24, check 24. Mike's 54. Mike's 54. What's up? Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4. Check.
Out of the gun, Brissett. Going down the middle, and it's complete. That one good for 24 yards.
24-yard gain on the play. First down, Steelers.
Take the edge.
Throwing, Brissett. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Steven Nelson. This defense figured out something in the locker room. That's 2 third-quarter picks now.
And you just wonder, did he get too comfortable in the locker room himself? His team has the lead. Take care of the football. He's putting them in jeopardy right now.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he slings one that's incomplete. Julian Edelman, the intended receiver. And now it's second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. The Steeler defense locked in, forcing an upcoming 4th down. Throwing the football, he's not as sharp as he was last week when he was over 70%. Right now, he's under 50%.
Well, that comes from extra game film, extra time. You know those guys watched him all week, saw how precise he was, and constructed a defense to try and chip away at that, and thus far they've been successful.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. On second down, it's Coleman. And an alley to run. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice gain.
On second down, it's Coleman, and this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 7 yards there and a first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop him. Brissett. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. That's good for 28 yards. This quarterback now over 300 yards now for the game, and time to improve on that as he's got a 1st and 10. They'll run with Coleman on first down. Now a loose football. Coleman lost it. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's It's out. It's loose. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
All I know, partner, is that with every play call that came in, there was a little discussion about, hey, we can seal this bad boy. We can really put ourselves in a great spot to take total control, and yet they find a way to cough it up.
Yeah, the two-score game opportunity eludes them, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Trey Flowers, the former Arkansas Razorback, in there to get him. Here we go on 2nd and 12. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Jeffrey Simmons, his 2nd sack of the night. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. 14 yards, but they're still well shy of a first as that leads to 4th down. Here's the Panthers punter now, as he's on here to punt it away. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. And this will be touched by a member of the kicking team inside the 20, and it's at the 17-yard line. And we're back now in Charlotte. It's Steeler football, and they have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. The first down throw for Brissett. And the catch made by Hilton. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
I got the sense that the defense created a little momentum for them there, didn't they?
Did their job, forced the punt. Now, nice start to the drive. Offense has to do their part.
Yeah, they certainly do, but what a great start for them. They got to go thank the guys on D.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
I think it's pretty evident we can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That's a gain of nearly 40 yards on 3rd and medium to pick up the first. From the gun, here's Brissett. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
Watch the screen.
Brissett. He's got it to Hilton.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check, check.
3rd and short yardage, Brissett. Throws right side, and that's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 22-yard line. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Brissett. And he's got his man on the out route. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Into the air once more. It's Brissett. This one complete to Coleman. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another first down. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Again, it's Brissett. Rolling to his right. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. Whoa. He just yanked that one well to the left and no good. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Fletcher Cox in there to get him yet again. That is his third sack tonight. They can't figure him out. The Panthers on third down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. They'll drop the throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 35.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
Brissett on first down. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And finally taken down at the 4-yard line. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. T.Y. Hilton, his first touchdown of the new season. And the interception by the Steeler D leads to a touchdown.
Set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
Here's Brissett. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a little dangerous there, almost a penalty, but it does get into the end zone before going over the sideline for a touchback. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on at 2nd down. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And he fires one incomplete. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Flushed out right. Got his man. It's Eifert. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Give him 2 yards on that play. And that's going to make it 4th down. They'll set up to throw. And it is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Come on. Right there. 50.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. It'll be a gain of 17 at a Pittsburgh first. First down, Brissett. Incomplete. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
Throwing again, Brissett on 2nd and 10. He's got it. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. They'll throw again. Brissett. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. T.Y. Hilton with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. Mike Evans, the one he was looking for. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away but could not.